Hello, darlings. Smileen here, even though you might not be able to tell, but this is my BFF and she's 73 and there's no way with what's going on with the coronavirus that I'm going to cut her hair with nothing on. And I stopped over because she made me Easter dinner, and the truth is I just have to fix her hair a little bit. But here's the thing, we have to be careful. However, I've decided that if you could just turn around and show the mask that you made, please. She actually made this mask for herself, so anybody that needs masks, we have a place where we can actually get them. But I've decided that we have to be careful, but I also have to stay fashion forward, all right? So my scarves are going to good use now. And here's the thing, I had a friend in college who was Iranian. She was actually my IRA, and then I took over her job, who always said to me that I had the eyes to be a veiled woman. So we're going with fashion forward and very careful. She just needs a little trim. It'll get her a couple of more weeks until this pandemic ends. And here's the truth. I'm fairly positive I had this evil disease back in January, and I got it from a friend of mine. I know that I did. But at the time, nobody was calling it that. So look, snip, snip, she'll feel better. I'll feel better. And wait till you see the next series. But for now, you can stay safe. Okay, so snip, snip, she'll get another couple of weeks. But I'm just telling everybody right now that if this is the wave of where hairdressing is going, that we're gonna be masked, I need a new career, okay? A new career. Don't forget to subscribe, maybe that's it. Okay, so this is where I am not only just a hot, holy mess, I'm a hot, holy night owl mess, okay? So look, I go over because I'm getting food for my friend, and next thing you know, I'm trimming her hair with a mask on my face, and it gets even better. Can you actually see my car over here? Okay, I just got out of the car, left the door open. My keys are probably in there, but I have my scissors, and clearly I have the phone. Hot, holy mess. This is what happens to me in the middle of the night. And this one's not only bad. What time is it? Like 11:30? Yeah, it's like 11:30. She's as bad as I am. Bye for now. Again, really bye for now. Really bye. Hello, darlings. Smileen here, and I hope you can recognize me even though I am covered. So this I'm doing for a reason. What you just saw last night really did happen. On the fly, I always have a scarf on me. So I'm doing this part of the episode because I'm a clean freak. I always have been. I took a microbiology class in 9th grade, and I've never been the same since, ever. My poor boyfriend in high school, I used to make him brush his teeth all the time to kiss me. So I've always been super clean. But when I became a hairdresser, I left New York and I moved out to Arizona. And it happened by accident. My brother was sick and dying of AIDS at the time, which I do also call a pandemic, but they didn't at the time. And I started cutting hair back in New York. I went back every 6 weeks in the wintertime, every 5 in the summer. And it made me still see my family and friends and keep up my love for New York. But I also got sick every 6 weeks like clockwork. I am not kidding. When the salon I was working in finally came to me and said, "You are sick every 6 weeks," that's when I started taking vitamin C. Anytime somebody even says they were sick, they think they might not be feeling well, they lived with somebody who was sick, I pop 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C. When I became a hairdresser and I always started getting sick, I immediately became a fanatic about washing my hands. So in between clients, I always go in and wash elbows down. People sneeze, they cough accidentally. They don't mean to. Sneezes come out of nowhere. It's not your fault, but it does spread disease. So now let's talk about what might be the wave of the future, and it really might be covering our faces. So here's the truth. I always choose fashion forward and cleanliness, all right? I will always be super clean. So my issue with these people wearing gloves and then touching their phones and walking around, your gloves are dirty, okay? They're dirty. Unless you're changing them all the time, people need to just wash their hands more. The masks,
if you are touching with a dirty hand, you're then possibly breathing it in. A mask is only going to keep whatever germs you have in. And I love this, that people might be getting this much cleaner. I really do. But now let's talk about fashion forward. So in college, I went to school in London for a year. I had a friend who was Iranian. Her name was Azine. And we used to always joke because she'd cover me with her veils and say that I was meant to be a veiled woman. So, hey ladies, do up your eyes a little bit more. Scarves, they are cleaner. I can wash this immediately. I can also let it sit out for a couple of days and just not reuse it. So I love scarves. My friend who I cut hair on last night, she made masks. She's a clean freak too. She will wash her masks. She will also not touch them. Hand sanitizer, never have been a huge fan of it. I always keep it in the car. That's the only time I can't wash my hands, but otherwise, wash your hands and do it properly. How about this one? Stop touching your face. But let's go with fashion forward, okay? So I want to show everybody, I wear scarves for everything. A lot of people tease me that I always have a scarf on, but sometimes I get chilled, and as long as my extremities are covered, so mine's folded in half. One will not keep anything in. Just if you want, you can go that way. I originally started doing these to cover my hair, very Audrey Hepburn-like, in wet weather when I lived in London. So originally I would do this, but now keep your fold at the bottom, not at the top. Wrap it around your neck, carry it under, figure out how high you want it so that we know is a good height, and then tie it. So give it a little tug here, otherwise it won't stay, and then pull out to the level that you like it. So I would pull my hair out, otherwise it's hard for me to keep it on. But this way, when I'm out in the store, I can pull it on and off as needed. The other thing is, I never, ever, ever touch door handles. Told you, microbiology. So also if I have a scarf on, I can grab a door handle and not have to worry about it as well. So let's try something new, but this might be the wave of the future. And if not, it looks super cute. Hope you like this. Bye for now.